Okay everybody, today's date is February 28th, 2015. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm being gang stalked in La Jolla, California, and that's the purpose and the reason why I make my videos. Now, it rained this morning from, I don't know, I woke up about 5:30, 5:45 a.m. and I don't remember, to be totally honest with you, if it was already raining when I woke up. But it started, I think, about 6:15, 6:30. And by 8:30, 8 o'clock, I had to get outside of my tent because of where I positioned it at. In fact, this whole entire area got flooded out. I moved it from where I was actually camping at for a day or two. And because I had a feeling that area would get flooded out, and it did. So I moved it over here, it got flooded out. So, what am I doing? I've decided today to just kind of move on from this area, at least until probably tomorrow afternoon, because it's supposed to rain all day long, maybe even thunder showers. So what I did was, let me take a puff off my cigarettes, because I just got done doing about 3 hours worth of work. Hold on. Now, I just took a big swig of cranberry juice over here in this area right here. I don't know how well you can see it because I got it camouflaged real well. It's a big, gigantic heap. But this is the level of the ground here. See how it goes up? This in here is 2 bags. One bag is a big, gigantic duffel bag that's got 2 sleeping blankets in it, 2 regular blankets in it, a pair of snow pants, and some other camping support material, including never used before 55-gallon contractor bags and some other support material. And then the thing that's right next to it is my pajamas. Now, it's completely hidden. You cannot see it from any angle because there's a little walkway up in here. I've only used that walkway once to get up and out of here. If you were to come up through here as you're going through it, you wouldn't be able to see it because of all the additional landscape that's here. If you were to come down there and then come up here through that way, you wouldn't be able to see it because I got every single side of it completely camouflaged with wet leaves, branches that support the leaves, and so on and so forth. The reason why I'm taking a video picture of this is because as a result of being a gang stalking victim, gang stalking perpetrators, through observation, tracking, and surveillance of the target, well, all you got to do is research the depths and lengths these little whores will go to make sure that a target remains under covert surveillance. Just do it and you'll see I'm telling you the truth. So if I come back to this area, which will probably be at least by tomorrow morning, we're going to see if it's gone. Okay? Now, it's San Diego, California, La Jolla, and this right here is the cover to my tent. As soon as I shut this video off, what I'm going to do is camouflage this just like that, and this right here, and then just this little bag here. It's not going to make the big gigantic heap like that one did. But understand, no one should be coming up in here anyways because of the location where it's at. In other words, coming up in here is completely out of the realm of normalcy for anybody, even homeless people. That's why I picked this spot. Okay, now hold on, let me take a puff off my cigarette because I've literally been working for the last 3 hours dealing with this craziness of having to take the tent down, dry everything out. It took me an hour just to dry the tent. Alright, so hold on a second. And if you knew the situation, you'd understand why it took so long to get up and get out of here. Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm also showing you these bottles right here. The reason why this shit is out is because I didn't get enough. Usually I watch the National Weather Service. Hold on. In reference to the rain situation. Well, it didn't rain for like, I don't know, 2 weeks or something. So I kind of got laxed in that a little bit. But then I heard on the local radio station that it was going to rain, and I only got a day's notice. So what I did was I moved from that spot over there to this spot over here, and the whole entire area flooded out. Okay, and I actually made my tent into a burrito. Okay, but it still wouldn't have worked out because of I'd say at least there was probably at least 4 inches of water down up in here, at least, in one spot where the tent was on all sides, and it was starting to get underneath it. So it was becoming a waterbed. You can see how the rain came up in here because all the leaves are displaced. So what I did is I got outside the tent, took the tent down, bagged up everything. As soon as I get done making this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally cover all this up in the same way that was covered up over there. Now, I'm no longer going to be using this area when rain is projected, and I'm barely going to use this area anyways. Now, why am I making this video? All this stuff right here is going to be covered up before I leave. That way, if anybody walks up in here, they can't say, oh, somebody must be camping. Oh, we better keep an eye on this area. That's right. I'm engaging in what is known as stealth camping. The point being is that the homelessness was created as a result of me being a gang-stalking target. That's all over the internet, so you can research it. I Google and YouTube. Now, to see that I'm being factually gang-stalked, so you won't think I'm crazy, go to YouTube and Google and type in "Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Evidence of Gang-Stalking." Learning Disabled Woman exposes flat-out evidence of gang-stalking. UCSD and gang-stalking. Trust me, you'll find it. I'm all over the internet. The point being, though, is that I have to make these video predictions, and let's see when I go over there to get my bike if I got flat tires, because they've already flat my tires once, and it's a brand new bike, not even a month old. They did it within like 5, 6, 7 days of me buying it. Yep. So the point being is that, hold on. The point being is that these filthy red ass whores, like, you can go to Google and YouTube and type in cell phone tracking and gang stalking, so they know where I'm at. Whenever a person is standing still, or if they're just in like one area, you know, like where I'm waving my arm at, they can see where I'm at through the GPS coordinates of my phone. And if you don't think that they're not tracking, targeting, gang stalking targets' phones, Google it and YouTube it too. The point being is that they know where I'm at, and if they know where I'm at, like, say, like if I'm in any spot for 9 hours at a time, and it's 11 o'clock at night when they start tracking, which they do anyways 24/7, they obviously will know that there's a great idea that I'm camping here. Okay, whether it's for 1 night, 2 nights, or 3 nights, because they see where the phone's not moving to and where it's staying at, stationary versus mobile. Understand? So if they are deducing through deducing what they're deducing as a result of watching where my phone goes, watching where I go, they're obviously knowing that I'm camping here, which means they know I got property here. Okay? So if I come back here and any of this shit is missing, damaged, or stolen, it'll be gang stalking. I don't give a flying shit. I don't care how anybody tries to say that it was maybe a homeless person stumbled across it. Also, if I come back up in here and there's any homeless people camping out right at this very spot, or over there, or over there, or over anywhere close by, it'll be them. Okay, and they'll do that in order to psychologically motivate me to move to another spot right away. That's done to keep me tied up in the busyness of constant moving, so I don't have time to go to lawyers. These are the literal techniques of gang stalking. So you can go to Google and type in gang stalking and homeless people as well, because they're easily bought off, they're easily relocated, and a million different kind of lies can be used by the organized stalking, gang stalking, syndicated cops that are connected to gang stalking. They will say, well, how are we supposed to find him, Leslie? He's homeless. You're saying that he was homeless. Like when he assaults me or whatever, you're saying that he was homeless and he took off. How are we supposed to find him? They'll say, do you have any idea how hard it is to find a homeless person? Flat out. Hold on. And that includes not just assaults, but robberies, rapes, property thefts, or a combination of any. So after I get done making this video, I'm going to camouflage this. You saw the other stuff, that the weatherization sheet that goes on top of the tent. The other stuff's already camouflaged. Once that gets camouflaged, I'll deal with these little small items, and then I'm out of here. Okay? And we're going to see if anybody tries to claim they saw me coming or going from this area on any date. Any date. Today, tomorrow, anytime, any minute that I am here, no matter what day, week, or month it falls on. This is RR Colony 5-1, which is an abbreviated code pertaining to accurately describing this location in reference to its geographics. And the reason why I made the code was for legal, strategic, and security purposes. My name is Leslie Williams. I am being factually gang stalked in La Jolla. I have requested anywhere between 19 and 27 different occasions, each occasion 2 police officers, for them to make a police report pertaining to me being gang stalked, and they told me no every single time. In fact, one time they even threatened me with a psychiatrist, and that is a gang stalking method which you can Google as well. Hey, look, you got thousands of targets of this crime. In fact, right now it's an estimated to where there's at least 2.5 to 4 million targeted individuals in the United States alone. Yes, these crimes are going on in other countries as well. So when you got every single target all over the internet saying that the cops are involved in this shit, do you really honestly think that's a lie? People who don't even know each other? Alright, I gotta go. I'm in San Diego, California. I don't know what you're thinking of this video. The only thing I got to say is that, look, if you want to find out about gang stalking, listen to my descriptions and then take each description, type it in at Google and YouTube, cross-reference it to gang stalking and then organized stalking in a separate search because it's the same crime. And you'll see I'm telling you the truth. Because what you'll do pertaining to each description is you'll get dozens and dozens of web pages coming up from each description. And then what you'll do, if you want to, is correlate the information that comes up and synthesize it in order to be able to give you a preliminary, holistic, pictorial representation pertaining to what's happening to us targets. So you can see the filthiness and the whoredom of the organized crime in the system that is perpetrating these criminal realities and the filthy, lying, right-ass cops who are involved in it. And it's not just the cops, it's the ones who are above them that are giving them the orders, unless it's an actual syndicated cop who's actually part of the syndicate. But even good cops who don't even know that what they're doing towards a target is gang stalking, because they'll, let me tell you, just give you a fast example of what gang stalking can be like. I could be walking up out of here, and through the tracking of my cell phone and through mental deduction, they probably just figure, well, she's not going to probably stay there today. She got flooded out, okay? Because they know it rained, okay? So basically what I'm saying is that they can prop up anybody to be, at any entrance or exit of this geographical location, because there's only so many. Okay, just hear me out. Go to Google right now and type in gang stalking at entrances and exits. Just do it. They're doing it to Bonnie in Oceanside right now. In fact, you can YouTube her, Bonnie, Oceanside, CA, California, gang stalking. And look at what they're bombarding her with color harassment, which is another one of their stupid sensitization techniques. The point being is that when I leave here, no matter what exit I take, they can easily prop up anybody to walk by. Okay, say, oh geez, I wonder what, I've seen her before, or I wonder what she's coming way out of there for, and then they're used to call the police. The police, who are waiting for the call since it's a staged event, they keep an eye on the area and me. Absolutely. Gang stalking is achieved through, but not limited to, the stalking, tracking, and surveillance of a target in order to prop up the staged arrests, the staged events, staged assaults. Staged events in gang stalking are called street theaters. Google that term. That's right. And when they stage an event, they'll also stage the witness. So the point being is that in organized stalking and gang stalking, they will do anything and everything in order to make it appear, for one, the target's crazy. Like if I leave here and a woman's going by walking her dog, she's used to call the police, or a homeless person, or a neighbor going for a jog, or even a kid. Google kids in gang stalking. Literally. I mean, I almost want to laugh because of the lengths these filthy red-ass whores will go to. Literally. Okay, I'm not lying to you. Just Google what I'm saying. You'll see I'm telling you the truth. Literally. So, I don't know how more clear I can say it. The point being is that through the tracking, surveillance, and observation of the target, they know where the target's at. They know when the target is going from A to B to C to D, no matter where A, B, C, or D is. Okay? If I'm at A and I'm leaving to go anywhere, consider where I'm going and the route's going to there, B. They can easily track me from A to B, prop up an individual they plan on using for the day to point the finger and say, oh, I saw her coming or going, and then call the police. And then if I'm caught camping here, I get arrested for illegal lodging. Boom. Do you understand how it works? Now, to see why I'm being gang stalked, you can go to YouTube and type in, you can go to Google and YouTube and type in Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Criminal Motivations of Gang Stalking, Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Methods and Tactics of Gang Stalking, Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Learning Disabled Woman being gang stalked at HA area or hiking area. Just trust me, do it. And when you look at these YouTube videos, make sure you look in the description of each one, because there's cooperating evidence in them, including blog titles, and some of these blogs have anywhere between 80 videos in them. Okay, anywhere between 20 to 30 to 50 to even more of videos of indisputable proof that I'm being gang stalked, because what they're stupid enough to do is literally, because one of the things they're doing towards me, everywhere I go, guess what I hear, and guess what my tape recorder hears. Hold on. You see this tape recorder? Boom. Everywhere I go, they prop up people to get around me and say, gang stalk, gang stalk, gang stalking, suck my you know what, oh my god, gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, crazy, weird, oh my god, in that way. And that's not including the organized stalking, gang stalking, physical gestures, sensitization methods. So you can go to Google and YouTube and type in gang stalking repeating words and phrases, gang stalking repeating physical gestures, and you'll see I'm telling you the truth. They are part of the sensitization methods of gang stalking. Now, go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman catches gang stalkers admitting sent to harass, read comments, which means look in the description of that YouTube video. All right, now this video is turning into be a lot longer than I wanted it to. Excuse me. I'm gonna post this video to the internet, and the reason why I am is because of the simple fact that this applies to any day, whether it rains or not, pertaining to my property, pertaining to events happening at any hiking area that I'm at. And since I'm engaging in stealth camping, I'm actually going from one camping area to another. Okay, but I always make predictions in email files, video files, and audio files before I make the move about what could happen to me as a result of the moving to these areas and what could happen to me once I start using the areas. Because of what they do, okay, if they do what I predict, it'll show you that I'm being gang stalked. And if you don't believe that that's not happening, in closing, go to YouTube, type in learning disabled woman, brutally assaulted on an MTS bus. Look at what's in the description of that YouTube video, a blog. Click on it. Once you go to it, click on it, open it up, then scroll down towards the bottom, and you'll see an attached PDF link titled Assault 11. And you know what that is? The PDF link, it's a printed and scanned email showing that I predicted that very assault and where it would happen at 11 days before. Literally. Okay, and there's more attached in that PDF document than just the email, so make sure when you go to it that you research everything that's within that PDF link. Okay, I gotta go. This video applies for the next 14 calendar days effective, okay, February 28th, 2015, La Jolla, California, San Diego County. My name is Leslie Williams. Go to YouTube and type in similarities between gang stalking and what? Human trafficking. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.